the average person looks at the federal budget, their mind is repulsed at how large the numbers are. Well, here's an easy way of putting this into perspective. The United States tax revenues this year are $2.4 trillion, and yet the federal budget is $3.54 trillion. That is adding new debt on at $1.1 trillion. The total national debt right now stands at $16.471 trillion. But that is small compared to the total unfunded liabilities that the United States has racked up over the past generations. The United States has promised far too much for what it has. The total unfunded liabilities range from anywhere from $122 trillion to $240 trillion. But for this purpose, let's use $122 trillion. Now, an easy way to put this into perspective is to knock 8 zeros off these huge numbers to put it into a household budget number. So if you look at the tax revenue and knock 8 zeros off and make it into a family income, the annual family income would be $24,000 a year. And yet that same family spent $35,000 that year, far more than it had. And it added on that new debt onto a credit card in 1 year of $11,400. But hey, when your credit card bill is already $164,000, what's another $11,000? The real problem is not the credit card, it's the mortgage balance. The $1.2 million that family owes in long-term liabilities, much like a mortgage. Now, one would ask, how is it possible that this monetary system still works? Well, when you have a privately held Federal Reserve that can print unlimited amount of money, it's easy to see how these numbers get so large. And there is no stopping them. In fact, the only way that the monetary system does work is if more debt is created every year in excess of the debt and interest accrued the year before. The problem for the average person lies in the fact that most of their wealth, their income, and benefits are based in dollar-denominated terms. And if the Federal Reserve and the United States government continues with reckless abandon to destroy the value of these dollars by inflating the currency, all that paper wealth will be worth nothing. When you know the truth, the plot twists like fiscal cliffs and debt ceilings mean nothing. The last chapter of the book is that the dollar ends up becoming worth nothing. The only thing that you need to concern yourself with is, do you have the right mindset, network, and real tangible assets to make it through the single largest event in human history, the collapse of the United States dollar?